What's good, everybody? So I was just thinking, and I had a conclusion when I was at the gym today, and it was about Konami and why we have two split ban lists. OCG has their own ban list, as we already know. TCG has their own ban list, and Europe kind of gets screwed somewhere in between by getting their own exclusives and not being able to have our exclusives. And it made me think, why is that? Now, when I was thinking, I was like, well, we have Regeki in the TCG. OCG doesn't have Regeki. OCG has Harpy's Feather Duster, and we don't have Harpy's Feather Duster. And then we get exclusives that they don't get, they get exclusives we don't get. And we get hype for their stuff, and they get hype for our stuff. So it made me think, maybe it's just a money scheme. So in this video, it's going to be my sole purpose to talk about a new Konami theory, and it's going to be explaining why we have a split between TCG and the OCG ban list. So without further ado, let's begin. Starting off by saying, for the longest in Yu-Gi-Oh years, OCG ban list, as far as I can remember, and TCG ban list in the beginning, used to come out around the same time. I mean, OCG would get their ban list, then TCG would get their ban list like a month or two later, and it relatively was the same thing. OCG always had cards ahead of us due to the fact that the game came out in 1996 over in OCG land, while in America the game released in 2002. And for the most part, they always had stuff that we didn't have because their game started 6 years earlier. And, you know, by them having the stuff earlier, players used to get hyped for a new product by going online. This is the early 2000s, so people used to go on, see what the Japanese stuff said had, look at card effects, get hyped, and pre-orders would skyrocket, and Konami was like, yes, fuck, we got a lot of money. Fast forward to like 5 or 6 years later, everyone's just prepping for the OCG and TCG stuff, and then they started investing more and more by looking at the old set. And I feel like Konami noticed a good spike in their market by this increasing of sales. So with that being said, like I said in the beginning of the video, I had a theory at the gym. I'm like, what if Konami thought to themselves at a big national Konami Yu-Gi-Oh department meeting, and they said, okay, how about we split up the TCG and the OCG market and give TCG their own TCG exclusives? Because when you think about it, since OCG get high for their we get high for OCG stuff, if the TCG make broken cards for the OCG get hyped about in the OCG land, all the OCG players are going to fluctuate towards the TCG decks. Great examples. Burning Abyss first came out over here, it was topping everything, and as soon as it released in the OCG, almost everybody was playing that damn deck at a big event, and deck made top 8 and etc. The same thing's happening to Cosmos, and I'm pretty sure the same thing's going to happen to either Spirals or Subterra, depending on which ones are going to become popular. So I'm like, damn. You know, as I sat down and started thinking after doing my reps at the gym, you know, squatting and shit, I'm like, that makes a lot of good sense. That from a business standpoint, that Konami would just want to maximize their profits by making TCG exclusives, and then OCG know what we have over here, and they get hyped and they buy and pre-order. So in my opinion, I mean, I haven't looked at the exact numbers, this is all theory. I believe the reason why the TCG and OCG have separate ban lists is because of the fact that we can get hyped off their shit, and they can get hyped off our shit. Like I said, we have Regeki, we have pretty much completely different ban lists, and I feel like over here in America, we test out cards that OCG is thinking about getting, like Regekis and your just the random things that we know is Konami America knows not healthy for the game, and they are trying to say, okay, if this works over here, how can it fluctuate over here? Same thing with OCG. Why they still have, they still have them. Why they still have Shockmaster? They have the Harpy's Feather Duster. They have all type of cards that we don't have, and it's getting us hyped. So once we get the Harpy's Feather Duster off ban list, once we get the Shockmaster back off the ban list, once we get a Cyberstein, a bunch of people are gonna fluctuate towards those packs and increase money because of hype. I believe OCG and TCG is made for building hype, not made, which leads into the ban list, because when you think about the ban list, it's supposed to be helped to make the game better, but when in actuality, it's actually helped to make Konami money. The ban list is mainly about money. They hype us up by looking at the foreign areas, and then once we get the shit that the foreign people have, we invest more into that product because it's something new that we haven't had. And same thing vice versa. When they see our stuff, they get hyped and they invest into our stuff, and especially the competitive player, because they want the best chance of winning. So kind of a little more of a theory in my opinion, and I just feel like that's kind of dirty from a company standpoint, because when you think about it, it don't make sense why we have a split ban list. I mean, we're under one game. I don't think no game has a split ban list for different regions. I'm pretty sure Magic ban list is worldwide. I'm pretty sure Pokemon ban list is worldwide. And Konami are just being fucking, for the most part, money hungry when they have a split ban list. Just make it one ban list, test it out, worldwide, and call it a damn day. I mean, this is 2016. This ain't 1999 and 1996 and 2002 where they have to catch up. I mean, all they have to do is give us a core set and just allow us to combine the list. But they won't do that because they want that money. They want us to get hyped off a product. They want their people in Japan to get hyped off product and in Asia to get hyped off our product. So that way sales can go up, Konami can stay happy, and they can profit more off of us, the players. Which I guess is good in a sense because it makes the longevity of the game a lot better. But with that being said, it still doesn't make sense why we have a split ban list. So fuck it, I guess it's a double-edged sword. We keep our game, but at the same time, we're getting money handled. So let me know what you guys think about this theory of mine in the comment section down below. And if you guys think that there's a good reason why Konami has a split ban list, also let me know about that in the comment section down below. And as I always tell you guys, if you're a new viewer to the channel, I would love for you to subscribe for more competitive Yu-Gi-Oh content. Upload 3 times a week. On Monday to do my general discussions, on Wednesday to do my top 10s, and on Friday to do my explain series where I explain decks and archetypes in detail. I do these videos because I truly believe in helping you guys become better players, and also do these videos because I truly believe in you guys helping me become a better player. Chris from Team Innovation signing out. Peace guys, stay innovative. Deuces. Warrior. Level 4, Earth Monster. 1800 attack, 1200 defense. Artwork is pretty cool. It's a guy with a sword. Looks like a low budget